Hi, I'm Gary White for Channel 6 Central Kentucky Television, and I'm here with Kay Connor Israel, and she is with Springfield Physical Therapy. And we're here to talk a little about Springfield Physical Therapy because they've expanded, but also about a new business that you have going, Diagnostic Solutions, which is in the same facility here at Springfield Physical Therapy, but can be offered for a lot of other beneficial things for physical therapy, but for other options as well, correct?
That's correct.
So let's first start talking a little about Springfield Physical Therapy. You've been here for 8 years. I believe it's going to be 8 years.
It'll be 8 years soon, yes.
Yes. And tell us, I know, it's amazing, isn't it?
I know, time has flown by.
Exactly. You have recently expanded that facility.
Yes, we have doubled our square footage in our space in our facility for so that we can have more space for treatment of patients and also for some fitness, limited fitness clients that want to join.
And Springfield Physical Therapy is for anybody who has some kind of pain. They can come and see you to kind
pain,
of
strain, injury, post-surgery, workers' comp injury. You know, we are a very generalized scope of practice. We can treat just about everything between myself and the other therapists that work here. We are manual therapists, so this is not sports specific. You'll find that we get very much involved with our patients.
Great. And do they need to have a referral to come here, or can anybody just show up to make an appointment?
We're almost completely without needing referrals for physical therapy at this point. Almost all commercial insurances do not require a physician's authorization or referral. Medicare still does. Medicaid still requires physician's referral. But even that is limited. So if you have any questions, please call us.
Absolutely. And in addition to Springfield Physical Therapy, you have another business that you started this year. It's Diagnostic Solutions, correct?
That's correct.
Tell us, what does Diagnostic Solutions do?
Okay. So Julie and I have been spending the last year and a half traveling to New York to complete our certifications to provide some diagnostic services here locally, to have improved access and actually affordable access to some diagnostic testing. But those two items that we do are musculoskeletal diagnostic ultrasound, okay. And the other is EMG and nerve conduction studies.
Okay, so when we talk about ultrasound, what are some of the ailments that somebody might have that you're able to discover through your ultrasound?
Okay, so this ultrasound is very relatively new technology to this area. We can now diagnose real time in the clinic sprains, strains, and tears of soft tissue like tendons. For instance, rotator cuff tears. Gary, we can use the ultrasound to visualize a tear in the rotator cuff. We can measure the depth of the tear, the extent of the tear, and we can see if there's any impingement going on in that joint, because we can use the ultrasound while we're moving the joint to see how that interplays with function.
So the ultrasound can be utilized for your physical therapy clients, but also for anybody who has some ailment. They come in and find out what's the cause of it potentially through this ultrasound. Is that correct?
That's exactly right. Yes, we get referrals from physicians that want to know, does this person have a tear in this tendon? Would you look at it? And I've seen all types, and really it focuses on extremities. So we're looking at shoulders, elbows, wrists, hips, knees, ankles. We can, if they're in therapy, it might change, the ultrasound might change how we focus your care. If you're not in therapy and you just come in for a diagnostic test just to find out what's wrong with me, where is this pain coming from, we will analyze the data and we will provide you with a full write-up so that you can take that then to any other physician and receive treatment.
So the Diagnostic Solutions is open to anybody. So if they can call and make an appointment for one of these procedures, is that correct?
That's correct. Many times we don't even need authorization from insurance companies because this is the diagnostic ultrasound is relatively inexpensive when you compare it to, say, an MRI. MRIs cost a few $1,000s. Then ultrasound will cost $100 to $150. Very affordable. They don't require pre-authorization. Most insurances pay for them fully. So it's really a great asset to our community to be able to have an affordable diagnostic test done locally.
Absolutely. So you don't have to travel to other cities to have it performed, and you don't have to wait as long.
Correct. Yeah, we can get people in and out in 2 weeks max, and your report would be prepared within a few days.
And the analysis is actually done by
yes,
you here.
Julie and I have both completed our fellowships in ultrasound, diagnostic ultrasound for extremities, for musculoskeletal injuries. That's a very highly specialized education program. That's why we had to travel to New York to get this certification to do this.
Fantastic. Now, an EMG, tell us about what that does.
Okay, so EMGs, if any of you have ever had carpal tunnel, you know that you had to have a nerve conduction study or an EMG to find out the extent of that carpal tunnel, to find out the extent of the nerve damage. Okay, so the nerve conduction study and EMGs, those are actually, it's one test with two parts. The EMG component is where we put a probe into the muscle and measure electrical activity within a muscle. That tells us how that nerve is supplying that muscle tissue. And the other part is using an electrical impulse that we will provide right on the nerve and map the nerve. So we can map a nerve from your neck all the way to your fingertips and find out where the dysfunction is. You know, you may have numbness and tingling in your arm, but until we map out where that problem is, you don't know where it's coming from for certain.
Okay.
So
if somebody has tingling fingers or whatever, they could come here and actually discover what may be the cause of that.
Exactly. And in legs too. It's you know, we can find out for extremities as well, for lower extremities as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
it's not just arms.
Right, and that is another procedure that can be done in-house here in Springfield.
Right. You don't have to wait months to get in. You don't have to drive to the city. We can provide those tests right here. We do the analysis and we'll generate a report that you can take to any specialist for follow-up.
And that's Diagnostic Solutions. And tell us where you're located.
We are in Springfield at Parkview Plaza. That is right next door to IGA. If you know anything about Springfield, it's pretty easy to find.
That's 1113A Lincoln Park Road.
Correct.
In Springfield.
Correct.
And that's where both Springfield Physical Therapy and Diagnostic Solutions are located.
That is correct.
And you can call and make an appointment for either physical therapy or diagnostic examination.
Absolutely.
Right? And what's the phone number here?
The phone number for Diagnostic Solutions is 859-481-5830. The Springfield Physical Therapy Clinic's phone number is 859-481-9008.
And that's to make an appointment for diagnostic examination through Diagnostic Solutions here at 1113A Lincoln Park Road, or for Springfield Physical Therapy. Kay and Julie here can do the Diagnostic Solutions, and also if you need some physical therapy, you can take clients for that as well.
That's exactly right. The beauty of this, if we find a problem that isn't surgical in nature and you want to fix the problem, you come in with pain, we can visualize the source of the pain and then we can help you fix it.
Absolutely. And you were saying that some people will complain of like a neck pain, but actually the pain may come from an issue with the shoulder.
Correct.
And coming here, you can find out where the actual pain is initiating from. Is that correct?
Correct. We in physical therapy have developed some really good clinical examination skills for musculoskeletal injuries. But being able to view the tissues, to view the tendon and how they articulate as you are moving your shoulder has completely changed the way I look at neck pain for sure. Many people with neck pain actually have shoulder problems that have caused the neck pain. And if we just treat the neck pain and we don't look at the shoulder, then we've missed the boat. And the use of the ultrasound is a very inexpensive test. We can do it right here in the clinic, and it changes the way we treat our patients. And so far, we've been doing these testing for a little over a year now, and the feedback I get from my clients are that they absolutely love how quickly we can hone in on really the source of the problem.
Absolutely. And the tagline for Diagnostic Solutions, see the cause and fix the problem. And that's really what you're looking to do here.
Correct.
Great. So again, give us that phone number one more time for us.
859-481-5830.
And that's Diagnostic Solutions at 1113 Lincoln Park Road in Springfield. Make an appointment, see the cause, fix the problem.
That's right.
All right, this has been Gary White for Channel 6 Central Kentucky Television. Thank you.
Thank you.